Chapter 1. Ben and Rosie were in the backyard with a soccer ball. Ben had on his soccer shoes and jersey.
"Okay, now try to score a goal,"
Rosie said to her brother. Ben kicked the ball, but Rosie didn't have to move. She could catch it easily. Ben wasn't happy.
"I'm going to play a match for my new soccer team today," he said. "But I need better soccer shoes. These aren't very good. I can't play in them."
Grandpa was at the door. "Good soccer players don't need expensive soccer shoes," he said. "Come with me to the van," Grandpa said to the children. "I'm going to take you to a fantastic soccer teacher."
"Great,"
said Ben.
"Are we going to a big soccer stadium?"
Grandpa smiled. "You don't have to go to a big stadium to learn about soccer," he said. They all sat in Grandpa's van, and Clunk started to drive. The children could see the street and houses, and then they saw lots of lights. When the van stopped, they were in a new place.
"We're here,"
said Clunk. Ben looked out the window.
"We're in a city," he said.
Chapter 2.
"Where is the great soccer teacher?"
asked Ben. "I don't know," said Grandpa, "but he lives in this city." There were some boys in the street. When they saw Ben's jersey, one of the boys shouted, "Come and play."
"Can I?"
Ben asked Grandpa. "Yes," said Grandpa. The boy with the ball smiled at Ben. "My name's Victor," he said.
"Where's the park?"
Ben asked.
"There isn't a park," Victor answered. "We play here."
Ben wasn't sure. There wasn't a lot of grass in this place. How could they play here? But when the game started, he saw the answer. The boys were fantastic players, but Victor was the best. He could run with the ball and score fantastic goals. He jumped up and kicked the ball over his head. The goalkeeper couldn't catch the ball. It was a great goal.
"That was fantastic," said Ben.
Victor laughed. "That was my bicycle kick." When Victor kicked the ball to him, Ben tried to do a bicycle kick too. But his foot didn't hit the ball, and his back hit the ground.
"Ouch!"
said Ben. "My back hurts." Victor and his friends didn't laugh. Victor helped Ben to stand up.
"You tried," said Victor. "Well done."
Chapter 3. The computer in Clunk's hand made a noise. Clunk pointed at a car.
"There," he shouted. "The soccer teacher is in that car. His name is Omar. He was a famous player when he was young. Now he helps young players." "But how can Omar help Ben?" asked Rosie. "His car isn't stopping."
Clunk looked at the computer.
"The car is going out of the city," he said.
Grandpa looked at the van. "Oh, no! We can't follow Omar in the van. There's a truck behind it."
"That's okay. I can help you," said Victor. "I know all the little streets in this city." Victor started to run as fast as the wind. "Follow me!" he shouted. Ben and Clunk followed him down a little street with lots of people. "Excuse me," said Clunk. "Sorry." Victor jumped over a wall and ran down some steps. "I'm tired," said Ben. "Faster!" shouted Victor. Victor came to a big street. "I can see the car!" Victor shouted. "It's coming!" He turned to Ben and Clunk and shouted, "Quick! Kick the ball to me!" Ben had the ball under one arm. Could he kick it to Victor from here? He wasn't sure, but he had to try. Chapter 4. Ben bounced the ball on the ground and kicked it to Victor. It was a great kick. The ball hit Victor's chest. Victor turned and kicked it. It hit a wall and bounced to Victor again. "That's fantastic," said Ben. Omar's car stopped. Omar opened the window. "That was good," he said to Victor. "But can you do it again?" Victor smiled. He kicked the soccer ball up. Then he kicked it at the wall again. It hit the same place. The ball bounced to Victor. He kicked it up again, and then he hit it with his head. The ball went into Omar's hands. Omar smiled at Victor. "I help a team of young soccer players. Would you like to be on it?" "Yes, please," said Victor. Omar gave Victor an address. "Come to this place tomorrow," he said, "and bring your soccer shoes." After the car went, Ben saw the look on Victor's face. "What's the matter?" he asked. "I want to play," said Victor, "but I don't have any soccer shoes. They're very expensive." Chapter 5. Ben started to take off his soccer shoes. "That's okay," he said to Victor. "Your feet are as big as my feet. You can have these shoes. Here." Ben gave his shoes to Victor. "You're a fantastic player, Victor," said Ben. "Maybe you're going to be famous when you're older." "Thank you," said Victor. "You're a good friend." Suddenly, the van was next to them. "Did you talk to Omar, Ben?" asked Grandpa. "No, but that's okay," said Ben. "Where are your soccer shoes?" asked Rosie. "I can tell you in the van," said Ben. "Let's go home." That afternoon, it was Ben's big match. He had to use a friend's soccer shoes. Ben played well. He did not stop running. When a boy on his team tried to score, the goalkeeper hit the ball out with his hands. Ben jumped up and kicked the ball over his head. It was Victor's bicycle kick. The goalkeeper jumped, but he couldn't catch the ball. It was a goal! The boys on Ben's team ran to him. "That was fantastic," said one of them.
How did you learn to do that?"
"A good friend helped me," said Ben with a big smile. "I learned this from him, too. If you love the game, you play well."